Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Mandelbaum Barrett PC Attorneys at Law provide you with a 360-degree approach for your personal and business legal needs, built on relationships, support, and innovation. You can rely on Mandelbaum Barrett. Visit us at mblawfirm.com.
Got the new iPhone 17 Pro and Verizon picked up the tab.
No way.
That's me. Handsome and hilarious. It's a rare combo.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us, on the best 5G network.
I mean, where else would I get it, right?
Pick Your Cards is located on Route 46 in Ledgewood. Our huge inventory can be shopped online at pickyourcards.com, where you can use the code BigStateSports for an extra discount.
Athletic Fields of America Encada Company, based in Morris Plains, New Jersey, is dedicated to enhancing the athletic experience for students, faculty, and visitors by transforming sports facilities into premier venues for competitive and recreational activities. We've installed over 1,000 fields, and we continue to focus on innovation and excellence. We partner with our clients to revitalize their existing athletic fields and create new ones from the ground up through meticulous planning, state-of-the-art materials, and expert craftsmanship. Whether it's a professional stadium or a community field, we are building healthier, more beautiful communities and delivering surfaces that perform, last, and support vibrant, active lives. Learn how we can take your sports facility to the next level by visiting afoa.us.
This is Zach Smolin with Big State Sports. We know fundraising can be tough for booster clubs and coaches. That's why we're excited about Leading Edge. They've helped programs raise tens of thousands of dollars in just a 1-hour fundraising drive. Scan this QR code or visit leadingedgefundraising.com and let them know that Big State Sports sent you. KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation today.
David Hashagen here from Big State Sports. You're watching free coverage of the best high school athletes across the Garden State.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
This is Christian Coben, broadcaster for Big State Sports, and you're watching high school football right here on YouTube.
This is George Muha, and you're watching Big State Sports.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
George J. Keller and Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great solar and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows, and solar, we do it all for you. George J. Keller and Sons.
Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
This is Zach Smolin, play-by-play commentator, and you're staying frosty for free.
Down to give. Montella cuts back up the middle, and he's over 1,000 yards, and he's off to the races.
Up in the air, blocked down!
Dumping in, wide open net. Too easy right there.
Molly Chapman, she'll take off from the wing. That one's good.
Webb trying to get the pin.
Here we go.
And it got it. That would win it for Warren Hill.
Great senior night ceremony here at Lenby Valley High School.
A 63 save performance by Casey Connor, the Crimson.
And he break his record. Penty Edwards wins it.
First game of your conference schedule.
So good, and we're all so pumped and just happy to
Up ahead tonight on more Sussex Sports.
And fresh off of the Kim Cole Cup final that saw Howell take down Rumson Fairhaven in 4 sets, we are live from Georgian Court University in beautiful Lakewood, New Jersey, to bring you the Shore Conference Tournament final between the number 1 seeded Pinelands Wildcats and the number 2 seeded St. John Vianney Lancers. My name is Zach Smolin, and again, we're coming to you live from Lakewood, New Jersey, where it's currently 63 degrees outside, and that game time temperature is brought to you by our friends at ICS. Keep it cool when it's hot, warm when it's cold. Go to ICSHVAC.com for all of your comfort needs. We're live from the Manitoba Bear broadcast booth since 1930. Manitoba Bear PC has been a trusted legal partner for all of life's biggest plays, from business deals to personal matters. Our experienced attorneys provide hands-on attention and innovative solutions. For nearly a century, we've built enduring relationships across diverse industries, wherever you are, whatever your legal need, and whether it's personal or professional, Manitoba Bear PC is on your team. Learn more at mbLawFirm.com. The game is brought to you in part by the Orthopedic Institute of Brielle, AOSMI, the Asbury Park Press, Nissan City of Red Bank, Advanced Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, JAG Physical Therapy, Right On Home Improvement, and by Town Appliance. This is a top 20 matchup in the state of New Jersey, both in the sense of NJ.com and us here on Big State Sports. We have them seated just a little bit differently than NJ.com does, but we'll tell you what we've got out here. St. John Vianney is our number 4. Pinelands is our number 10, but Pinelands is the number 1 seed in this tournament. St. John Vianney is the number 2, as St. John Vianney come into this contest 21-1, undefeated in Shore A North, and Pinelands come into this contest in Shore A South 10-0, 21-3 overall. They are headed up by Kathy Bennett, who started this program about a dozen years ago. And Sean, I mean, this team has been unreal. They won a couple in a row from 2017 to 2018. Now they're back on here, especially after earning a big victory against Southern, the reigning champs.
And I'm looking forward to seeing how this group is going to do in a big match like this. It was loud. The St. John Vianney crowd is here. They got a cheering section.
Yes.
With people with got the eye black on over there across the way. It's going to get zany. It's going to get a lot of fun. We had a very, very good appetizer before this, and I can't wait to see how many more notches these two kick it up.
And again, it's been a while since Pinelands has, captured the championship. Last year, oh so close, were St. John Vianney as they pushed Southern to the limit, but it really looks like it's either of these teams' time to shine. St. John Vianney, though, have not lost since September 16th, and they've only dropped 1 set since then. That game was against number 1 Williamstown, and the set that they dropped was a little bit more recent on the 18th against Millburn, but besides that, Sean, I mean, this team is on a crazy tear. Pinelands also on a crazy tear, and we're in for a really good one, full of superstar players.
I cannot wait. Man, St. John's gets in here. They got so much height. 6'4" and 6'1" there in the middle there?
Oh, yes.
That's insanity.
No, they're cues up front. Well, yeah, let's break down some of the personnel that we have.
They got some guys from the student section.
Yeah, they're coming in. Why not?
It's like actually help with the warm-ups.
It's like helping shag volleyball, shag fly balls. Yeah. So Taylor Self-Candice is the one player that we're talking about that's 6'4". She's headed to Duke to play basketball after her senior season's done. She has 126 kills on the season, 40 blocks. Amelia Morrow is their other big middle blocker. She's got 35 blocks and 128 kills on the season. They are set up wonderfully by their excellent setter
in Ayana Warren. She's got 509 assists on the season, also 57 aces, tied for the team lead with Genevieve Millette, who's got 135 kills. And of course, the engine that keeps this team going is Giovanna Sergi. She's got 204 digs on the season, and she's an unbelievable backbone from that libero position. Over on the other side, we've got Madison Wilbert for Pinelands, 247 kills. She's been insane this season, 112 digs, 33 aces. Jada Quigley leads the short conference in aces this season. She's got 63. The seniors had herself a good year with 238 digs. And then, of course, Heidi Seifert, 121 kills, as well as Callie Pitarka. She's got 124. And they are led by Riley McQuaid and Chloe Tucker in their 6-2 offense. They run a couple of different setters. But Sean, again, we got a great appetizer out there in the Kim Cole Cup with Alan Rumstead Fairhaven. But that's kind of what, and this is no disrespect, but we are about to go from backyard drag racing into NASCAR. Wow. When we go from the difference in speed. The speed from that first game was very good. We had a lot of big hits. This is high quality volleyball with a lot of Division I athletes out here, Sean. So I hope everybody's ready to buckle in for what's going to be an electric contest between the two best teams that the short conference has to offer.
Well, look, you said it, not me, so I'm going to keep it that way. Heck, somebody's wearing a Max Verstappen hoodie.
Yeah.
So maybe we go from NASCAR to Formula One. How about
there we go. That works.
How about we do that? I think give a little bit more respect for the two teams that played first. Played their hearts out.
Well, I mean, I don't want to disrespect them at all because they played an electric game. I'm just letting you know that there's going to be a gap in speed.
Let's see. I mean, I'll be the first to admit it when I see it, but I got to see it first. Of
course.
So, well, let's see.
Absolutely, and we'll get a chance to see in just a few moments. We have about 4 minutes left on the warm-up clock, so we'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll have starting lineups and volleyball here on Big State Sports.
Here at Open Road Cadillac, everybody gets treated just like family. We always make sure we find the right car for you.
The 2025 Cadillac Lyriq, now for the limited time price of only $529 a month. Open Road Cadillac of Morristown in Florham Park, New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Barry Farber, and I'm so excited to bring you the new special edition hardcover copy of The Adventures of Little Billy in Search of the Magic Tree. Scan the code below and learn more about that adventure.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodeling firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown, we strive to provide a stress-free, knowledgeable, positive buying experience. No matter your budget, we'll find the right car for you.
Drive home the 2025 Mazda CX-50 for just $229 a month.
Check us out for yourself.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature. That is good. Who installed the system? ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money. That's impressive. You recommend them? It's ICS for HVAC. I see why. Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
For years, it had been the same routine, working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more, for me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed, a simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
NIL deals mean opportunity, but also risk. Don't face it alone. Lyons & Associates reviews, negotiates, and protects your contracts so you could focus on winning on and off the field. Struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared? Learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most with Top Mental Game. Your talent sets the floor. Your mindset sets the ceiling. When the moment comes, will you be ready?
Blunell was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blunell really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Mandelbaum Barrett PC Attorneys at Law provide you with a 360-degree approach for your personal and business legal needs, built on relationships, support, and innovation. You can rely on Mandelbaum Barrett. Visit us at nblawfirm.com.
All right, so here we go on Big State Sports, the Shore Conference Tournament Final after a great Kim Cole Cup matchup between Howell and Rumson Fairhaven. As we toss things over to the public address, we'll do our best. The sound in here is a little wonky, but we'll try to get them for the starting lineups. Here we go. Into the national anthem means the beginning of the Shore Conference Tournament Final here on Big State Sports. And we are completely fired up to bring you this action. Sean Bretherick over to my left side. My name is Zach Swollen. We got Tommy Bavaro on camera, your eye in the sky. Lancers Wildcats, as Pinelands will be over on the right side out there in white, green, and gold. St. John Vianny in black and gold jerseys with their libero out there in gold. The Pinelands libero, the 15 of Jayla Klein, will be wearing black. I told you it was going to get loud.
What in the heck?
Yes.
All right, I guess I gotta do this, do that. All right. Yeah.
I would imagine there's about 200 people here in this gym. That's capacity is, just a little bit above that. But we're ready for. Oh, that's not mine. This one's mine. Yeah. There we go.
You got to turn mine up anyway.
Yes, yes,
so
yes.
Good. Thank you.
All right. It looks like who's going to start on service here? As we have group dabs coming from St. John Vianney. I mean, they were flossing before anyway.
Home team? I guess the home team, no? Or is it the guest? Or do they flip a coin? What do they do there?
We'll find out in just a moment as subbing in is Sergi for Morrow. Again, we talked about how good she is on the side for St. John Vianney. We were fortunate enough to watch them earlier this year against Princeton, winning in straight sets 3-0 at home. First to serve will be Jada Quigley, the senior. Quigley leads the Shore Conference with 63 aces.
Wow.
Quigley is ready. The Lancers are ready. Let's do it in Lakewood. Float serve, picked up. Over by Millette. Millette, big swing, dug up from behind. Another set, swing down, coming from Madison Wilbert again. Nearly 250 kills on the season. Sulflikanich, she's blocked. Sergi, Millette, tips it over. Juggled by the Wildcats. They'll have a chance here. Another swing from Wilbert. Sergi, Warren, Sulflikanich finishes the job. Lands inbounds. 1-0 SJV.
All right. That's a heck of a first point.
Gorgeous rally to start things off as here comes Ayana Warren. 57 aces on the season as, yes, the coin flip was won by Pinelands. That's why they had the first serve. Here's Warren, 509 assists on the season for the junior. Hit up, Wilbur tips it over. Warren, Sergi, and she can also set very well. Millette looks over towards the back line. Now another one for Wilbur. Huge shot and dug up by Domashinsky. Now back for Pinelands. Over to the middle now.
Wow.
Patarka and slams it down. And Pinelands will earn their first as getting ready to serve will be their 15 of Jayla Klein.
That's a lot of power you got to generate to get it over her. And through her, actually.
Klein's got 293 digs, 33 aces on the season. A lot of spin, a collision, but everybody's okay, and that's an ace for Pinelands. 226 of them now on the season as they do the wave on the bench. But again, we talked about the big advantage for St. John Vianney being up front. They've got 137 blocks to the 82 of Pinelands. Warren, beautiful set. Sulflikanich was a little late. Pinelands now in a 3-0 run. This is a Pinelands team, Sean, that has only lost 3 times this season. They lost to Madison and Old Bridge, and then they also lost to number 1 Williamstown.
Oh, you said they only had 1 loss.
No, that is St. John Vianney with 1 loss.
Oh.
Combined, these teams have just 4 losses. And very few sets dropped. Another swing, can't get it around the block party. Warren, outside Millette. Millette throws one over, around 15 feet away. Roll shot coming from Wilbert, and well over as St. John Vianney get right back on the mat. So the Lancers will give it over to Genevieve Millette, one of the many senior contributors on this team. Millette, 57 aces on the season and 135 kills. One of their main options. She's their main option outside, and there's another ace. So Millette helps knot it up and trying to get on a run here are the Lancers, who've brought, as Sean, you mentioned before, a raucous student section. Oh, what a serve by Millette! Drop serve right over. SJV back on top. An unreal smash down right on the 10-foot line here at Georgia Court University. Millette, a little less spin this time. Set by Chloe Tucker in the 6'2", slam down right in the center from Madison Wilbur.
All right. All right.
You agreeing a little bit?
It's not bad.
Wilbert is a 3-year varsity starter, was a middle in the past 2 years. She's now on the outside.
It's definitely moving faster.
Oh, again,
I'll get on that.
Rest of the audience, buckle in. This is one of the best games that the state will have this season.
Oh.
Warren, here we go. Back set. Nice swing, there we go.
Wow.
Snarevich, the sophomore, able to send one down. And this is what makes both teams so dangerous. They both have so many options to go for. They have an embarrassment of riches, both on offense and defense.
Yeah.
There really is no answer. You just have to play at your best and hope the other team slows down a little bit.
Well, usually 15's the one that's one of the top players. She didn't actually start with this. She came out like right on the beginning. I had to go get something. She's back now.
So she didn't start because they worked in she goes in rotation with Suffolk-Kenich, and Sergi checked in for her. They will rarely share the floor, the two middle blockers.
Well, I guess it's better to do it that way, I guess, when you have that kind of talent all over the place.
Oh, absolutely. You can give him a little bit of a spell. Here's Snarevich, and another kill. 2 for the sophomore. As now checking in will be the 2 of Slickner. 5'2" libero and defensive specialist. As she gets ready to go. Slickner, 31 aces, 60 digs on the season. Mostly into serve. Gorgeous float. And the forced free ball here from Quigley. Back up, Warren. Morrow slams it! Back down from the 15, Amelia Morrow. Shows them who's boss. It's 7-5.
I commend those 3 in front. I was getting in the way of that. I'm not. Thank you very much.
I'm running and hiding.
Oh, no.
That's the Sacred Heart University commit right there, and another ace.
Yeah, I'm ducking.
SJV looking great to start, up 8-5. Pinelands trying to settle down. Slickner trying to keep the run going. 3-0 run, trying to find the corner, and a bit too deep. Pinelands back in it.
Sometimes the best way to get back into things is just to let things come to you. And that's what happened there on that one.
Paterka is in. Out is Klein, and getting ready to serve is Heidi Seifert.
Is there a reason why one player wears a different color?
Yes, so that's the libero on the team. She can substitute at any point in the rotation. As here we go with Sergi. Warren. Snarevich blocked, and they give it anyway. 4 touches for Vianny.
Wow. I think both games today were very good in their own way.
Absolutely.
Which is why I said NASCAR Formula One. Makes sense. I think you can enjoy watching both.
Oh, for sure. Warren for Morrow. Lobs it over, little hook shot. Now back to the middle, and a little late on it was Paterka.
Zach, she scares me.
Morrow?
She
is terrifying to stand in front.
But you hear when she sets up, she screams.
Yes.
And like, I'm not getting in the way of that anyway. I'm running out the gym if I'm hearing that. Oh my God.
Yeah, you don't want to be standing in front, as there's a big time ace. And that's Diana Makowitz.
So it's either her or the Duke basketball commit. Okay.
Yes, those are your 2 options in front.
Fantastic. Great.
Yeah. There's no winning. But again, if Pinelands wants to win, they'll have to do it from the outside, the middle. They are at a bit of a disadvantage here. Tipped over by Millette. They're trying to say it was around the antenna. They won't get the call. Quigley forced the swing in. That's a setter, by the way. Warren, good save, Millette. Looking for a carry, not going to get it. They have to play on. Quigley sends over Morrow. Warren, roll shot, and recovered by Klein. Another swing from the outside. Now it's Vanarelli, and And certainly for the crowd over on the Pinelands side, that was a ball don't lie type of moment. Yep. Pinelands thought that there should have been a few calls, but they ended up winning the point anyway.
Listen, a lot of things happen when this is moving like this. A lot of things happen. And listen, you gotta play through it.
Here's Cassie Gould, 23 aces on the season. The junior on the jump serve towards the back line. Picked up. Warren to Morrow. Blocked away. And sent right back. Here comes Millette. Free ball. Set this time coming from Tucker. Another slam. Oh, Sergi! What a block, or rather, what a dig as it's sent back over by Millette. Here we go again. Another big swing. A little low. Warren saved it, but it's a kill for Pinelands. And again, we talked about how good Sergi is. She's committed to play volleyball at Seton Hall University. 4-year varsity starter. Stands at 5'6", a little tall for high school libero, as Morrow picks up the serve receive. Warren, here's Millette, throws it over. Dug by Gould, and over for St. John Vianny. As now we're knotted up at 10, or rather, violation from St. John Vianny. Now over for Pinelands. We're knotted up at 10 apiece. St. John Vianny made it here last year and lost to Southern. An incredibly strong Southern team. Southern were the 4 seed this time around as Morrow tips it over, and a dig by Quigley. Here comes another swing blocked by Morrow. And Morrow pushes it. Warren looking for the give it go. It's going to be Millette trying to catch him out of position. Klein on the run. Free ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Back for Sergi. Warren. Morrow finishes the job. Morrow with an electric kill. And she'll check out for Soflakanich. How about them apples, Sean?
Like I said,
Formula One.
I don't know how they blocked her the other time, but they did.
It's all timing, as here's Skaplin sending one over. Quigley on the roll and sets it down. And by the way, Quigley does a little bit of everything. She's got 238 digs, she's got 63 aces, and 159 kills as she picks up another one right there. It'll be Tucker and McQuaid that are the setters.
I thought Morrow was coming in with her.
Again, they'll rarely, there's situations they might do it, but they rarely share the floor.
Uh-oh.
Warren, Soflakanich with all the leverage.
The scary part about her is she don't need to hit it that hard.
She doesn't really even need to jump that high either.
And this is her second sport.
Yes. And by the way, though,
she might be a 3-sport. I don't even know.
She is an unbelievable basketball player. Again, headed to Duke. Her older sister plays at Michigan. And then her younger sister, Brooke Soflakanich, should be a star moving forward. As this sent a little bit long, Pinelands tie it up. It's 12-12 in set number 1.
And you said she's a freshman at 6 foot?
Yes, Brooke Soflakanich is a freshman at 6 foot.
She might get to 6'2" by the time she's done, or close to where her older sister is now. Who knows?
Klein over. Warren, Soflakanich, right down on Klein. Ain't no stopping that. As SJV go back on top, a 1-point lead. Pinelands have not led since they were up by a score of 3-2.
Well, they're not exactly trailing all that much either.
The Lancers have been able to stay above water. Here's Millette. A lot of English on the serve. Punched up by Tucker. And then swung down by Seifert. Warren. Snarevich. First time they've been able to stop her today. Here we go with Seifert. Warren, gorgeous dig, and Snarevich can't get there at the end and nearly does a cartwheel as we're tied up at 13. Big shout out to our volleyball expert Josh Willits, watching from down in the ATL.
What's up, Josh? Josh hung out with me at the minors before the season. I liked last year, just to get a little couple things going on.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Oh my God, yeah.
He puts together our Big State Sports Volleyball Top 20. He still watches all the games from down in Atlanta, by the way.
Well, he's keeping himself busy. The scene down there too, though.
Oh, absolutely. Snarevich with a nice swing. Here we go. Wilbert. Warren. And a little late is Domashinsky.
It's a good idea, though. Just didn't work out that time. First lead for Pinelands even.
I mean, they're trying to show some violence here.
Well, I said Vineland.
Oh, Vineland, got it. I was trying to save you, Sean.
I think I maybe got between Vine and Highlands, and it was neither of those.
And it was neither. Snarevich is late. And back-to-back unforced errors. Pinelands on top by 2 and a timeout for Coach Cataletta. We'll take a break as well. Pinelands on a 3-0 run in the short conference final on Big State Sports.
Picked up the tab.
No way.
That's me. Handsome and hilarious. It's a rare combo.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us on the best 5G network.
I mean, where else would I get it, right?
Pick Your Cards is located on Route 46 in Ledgewood. Our huge inventory can be shopped online at pickyourcards.com, where you can use the code BIGSTATESPORTS for an extra discount.
Athletic Fields of America, a Tenkata company based in Morris Plains, New Jersey, is dedicated to enhancing the athletic experience for students, faculty, and visitors by transforming sports facilities into premier venues for competitive and recreational activities. We've installed over 1,000 fields, and we continue to focus on innovation and excellence. We partner with our clients to revitalize their existing athletic fields and create new ones through meticulous planning.
Pinelands on a little run here, up 15-13 on St. John Vianney in set number 1 at best of 5 in the short conference tournament final. Live from the Mandel Bear broadcast booth, Sergi digs it up. Warren, center, Suffolk-Canich. Klein trying to handle it, saved by Quigley. Here comes the free ball right over from Ventilari. Just tipped over the tape. Sergi, Snarevich. Now for Klein. Vanarelli, Warren digs it up. Sergi, gorgeous back set. Snarevich, cut shot out of bounds.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Pinelands rewarded for great defense, 16-13.
What a rally. Are you kidding me?
Again, this is one of the best games that the state will have all season long.
This really is Formula One to IndyCar. It's crazy, man.
Warren, Soflikanich with leverage. Up in the air from Quigley, they ran out of room. Just a programming note, Big State Sports is going to be your home this season for the girls volleyball state tournament finals. We'll also have sectional finals, group semis, but we will have all 6 state finals right here on Big State Sports on November 15th and 16th from Franklin High School, as there's an ace. And I'll tell you what, with either of these teams involved, they'll probably get their sectional finals in too. But these two teams in completely different groups in the state postseason. St. John Vianney, the number 2 seed in non-public A, and in South Group 2 are Pinelands, the number 1 seed, as the serve goes long. Pinelands back up by 2. Back to their superstar, Madison Wilbert. Wilbert is somehow uncommitted, but she'll certainly sign at some point.
Well, maybe she just, a lot of schools, decisions. It's tough, man.
Coming off back-to-back games with 20-plus kills. Here's Morrow, throws it over. Klein. Now for Quigley. Swing towards the back. Millette just sends it over. Dunk down! Nice and easy that time from Heidi Seifert. 18-15 Pinelands.
Well done there.
As Wilbert, the senior, will keep it going. With the hot pink sneakers sent over Sergi. Free ball. Up from McQuaid. Little roll. Sergi. Snarevich. Blocked. Sent back over.
Nope.
Now for Warren again. Snarevich. Another shot that's blocked. And they keep it. 4 touches on the side for the Lancers. 19-15. As right now, Snarevich just getting beat on the outside from Heidi Seifert. Also helps when your outside hitter, Madison Wilbert, used to be a middle blocker. Warren, Morrow, blocked away! Heidi Seifert, bare claws it down. It's 20-15.
Holy cow.
And right now, I mean, that key to the game, trying to figure it out in the middle. Pinelands has had the advantage so far. A lot of blocks. Wilbert. Sergi for Warren. They're going to try with Morrow again, and she's got it. So Morrow from a little further back is able to slam it down, and St. John Vianney not going down without a fight here. They trail by 4 as they send in the number 2 of Carson Slickner.
That might be the strat going forward for Morrow. Keep it actually further back.
Yeah, again, right on the tape. Pinelands has had a lot of answers. McQuaid, big set. And dunked up by Slickner. Warren, they go to Snedevich, and she's in the corner. Another one from Daria Snedevich. And I mean, with all the talent St. John Vianney has, for her to have this number of contributions as a sophomore is unreal. 101 kills coming into the game. Another good serve from Slickner. Up from McQuaid, punched over Sergi. Warren, middle, Morrow, over the tape and down. Lancers on a run, they trail by 2. And a timeout for Pinelands. We'll take one as well, 20-18. Set number 1 coming down to the wire in the short conference finals here on Big State Sports.
Whether it's a professional stadium or a community field, we are building healthier, more beautiful communities and delivering surfaces that perform, last, and support vibrant, active lives. Learn how we can take your sports facility to the next level by visiting afoa.us.
This is Zach Smolin with Big State Sports. We know fundraising can be tough for booster clubs and coaches. That's why we're excited about Leading Edge. They've helped programs raise tens of thousands of dollars in just a 1-hour fundraising drive. Scan this QR code or visit leadingedgefundraising.com and let them know that Big State Sports sent you.
Here, 3-2-1.
St. John Vianney answering a 4-0 Pinelands run with a 3-0 run of their own. They trail by 2. Live from the Mid-Alabama broadcast booth on Big State Sports from Georgian Court. Slickner. Klein. Go outside for Quigley. Off some hands. It's inbounds. Pinelands back in on it.
They're actually going to say it was off a hand.
As the timeout works to perfection for Coach Kathy Bennett.
Oh, they leave the middle open here. It's by design, I'm sure.
Warren, Morrow, blocked again! This time it's Callie Paterka. And Pinelands up 22-18. They restore their 4-point lead. St. John Vianney were just hanging around ahead for the majority. And now Pinelands with a bunch of nice runs. Serve receive Millette. Going outside Snedevich. Free ball. Sergi, Warren, Morrow waited a little bit longer, and that delay was just what they needed.
Yep.
You love the mix-up from the timing. The velocity was still there. But St. John Vianney were able to get the point they desperately needed, as now Diana Makowitz is back in.
Yep, need a run now.
Makowitz, float serve.
That'll help.
Klein.
Gotta get it over.
Plotty. And now back over. Warren, this time going Morrow again, and it's in the lines. Back-to-back kills for Amelia Morrow.
I don't know how they've been able to block her. I still can't figure that one out.
Well, they can't block those. I mean, she's just been so much better on that delay. I think they figured out an answer to Pinelands. Defense as they get a block of their own. Recovery from Pinelands and a free ball. Sergi, Warren, Morrow calls for it again. Tips it this time. And Pinelands able to take it away. Quigley, back line. Warren, this time to Millette. Nice swing, and hit a couple of times by Pinelands. They don't like the call. They thought it was beyond the antenna, but now St. John Vianney, 1 point from tying it up. Back for Makowitz. Dug by Quigley. For Paterka, gorgeous dig. Warren pushes it to the boundary, backpedaling Klein, another free ball coming up. Roll shot. Morrow calling for it in the middle, out of bounds. And Pinelands 2 away from capturing the first set. Energy coming in spades from both sidelines, from the spectator area and the benches. Let's see if Pinelands closes it out. Here comes Cassie Gould, Jr. Just beyond the 10-foot line. Warren, Morrow slams it down. Morrow has 3 kills in the last 5 total points in this game as Soflakanich checks back in. See if SJ.
That's a big call. That's a big call to take her out after all that too.
It happens to be that turn in the rotation.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Here's Skaplin. Back up and sent too deep. We're tied up.
Oh man.
23 apiece. We're tied again. The junior defensive specialist Skaplin gets it ready. Klein. Looks like they're readying Paterka. And said Quigley, it's blocked by Soflakanich. Free ball. Warren. She's gonna go with Soflakanich again. Right on the line. Oh, just out of bounds. I thought that was right on the line, Sean. It looked like it was right on the edge. And Morrow's gonna check back in, as now they do have their 2 middle blockers in for some extra defense.
You would think, and then she comes back out again. Weird.
Zigzagging through their rotation. Quigley. A lot of spin. Warren. Soflakanich. Blocked. Good save. Big swing to the corner. Oh, they're calling it in. Oh, the Vianny side cannot believe the call, as Pinelands will pick up set number 1, 25-23. The Wildcats fight hard. St. John Vianney could not find a way to navigate back, and Pinelands get the benefit of the call. It's 1-0 Pinelands as we go into set number 2 right after this on Big State Sports.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation today.
David Hashagen here from Big State Sports. You're watching free coverage of the best high school athletes across the Garden State.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts. Call to reserve your court today. Check out Anchor's 18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
This is Christian Coben, broadcaster for Big State Sports, and you're watching high school football right here on YouTube.
This is George Muha, and you're watching Big State Sports.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
George J. Keller & Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great solar and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task, transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows and solar, we do it all for you. George J. Keller and Son.
Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
This is Zach Smolin, play-by-play commentator, and you're
back on Big State Sports. Pinelands with a dramatic first set victory as you're watching the Shore Conference Volleyball Finals, brought to you by our friends at Orthopedic Institute of Brielle, AOSMI, the Asbury Park Press, Nissan City of Red Bank, Advanced Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, JAG Physical Therapy, Right On Home Improvement, and Town Appliances. We come to you live from the Man About Bear broadcast booth. It's felt like a home field advantage for both sides with all kinds of noise. And this home field advantage is made possible by Athletic Fields of America, enhancing the athletic experience by transforming sports facilities into premier venues for competitive and recreational activities. Learn how Athletic Fields of America can take your sports facility to the next level by visiting afoa.us. What a start, Sean. As we switch sides, and Pinelands will get ready to go over on our left, and on the right will be St. John Vianney for set number 2. They've been switching between each. The Lancers looked very good. They even had a couple of leads. They tied it up at 23 apiece, and then Pinelands able to put it away with 2 consecutive points. And Sergi will start in. Mora will check out. And the first service will go to the number 8 of Diana Makowitz. Or rather to Sergi, they pass it over. Giovanna Sergi, 63 aces. Same number as Quigley. Sergi pounds one over. It's recovered by Wilbert and now sent along the outside line. Warren. Millette, big swing, she's blocked! Big block by Paterka. 1-0 Pinelands.
Wow.
Now back for Jada Quigley. Set number 2 in this best of 5 Shore Conference final. Both teams will host home games pretty much for the entirety of their section as an ace comes down for Quigley. And again, that's what makes this contest so special. I mean, these two teams would never meet in the postseason, in the state finals, but that's why these conference and county tournaments are so good. Jump serve. Call for Sulflikanic. Sends it home. As Sulflikanic helps St. John Vianney side out. We get it back for Warren. And Warren's got quite a few aces of her own. The setter sends one towards the back line. Set up. Wilbur nearly blocked. Warren pushes it over. Pinelands looking for a lift, won't get it. Quigley about 20 feet from the net. Warren, Millette, big swing, just out. Pinelands with a 3-1 lead, just like they had in set number 1 as they give it back for Klein. Checking out is the 24 of Paterka. Both teams just so incredibly deep. Sergi, Warren, Sulflikanic, another kill! Back on the side out, we send it over to Millette. Zach Smolin, Sean Bretherick, Tommy Bavaro here with you at Georgian Court University here in Lakewood, New Jersey to bring you the Shore Conference Finals for free right here on Big State Sports, which is your home for the girls volleyball state championships this year. As well as at least 5 sectional finals, at least 5 group semis, and all 6 group finals from Franklin High School. Lobbed up, pushed over towards the back line. Millette, Warren, call for it. Sulflikanic, another kill! Sulflikanic has 3 kills in her team's first 4 points. That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Millette on a nice 2-0 service run. The team is on a 4-1 run. Quigley. And sent beyond the antenna. Another one for St. John Vianney. They now have a 5-3 lead. And we saw them with some early leads in set number 1, and then Pinelands were able to reach back and find something at the end. Millette. Coming up from Tucker. Tipped over. Warren. Snedevich. And off a couple of hands. Out back. Wilbur. Oh, my goodness.
That's a statement. That's a statement.
Wilbur right in the center. Just cuts it a little bit, and just a silly, silly shot by the senior 28. I mean, what was that? I mean, Josh Willits has been talking to me about her all week, about how talented she is, and this is the first time I've seen her play, and yeah, as advertised. Suffolk-Cannon, she's blocked, swats it away. This set coming from McQuaid. Tapped over, too many cooks in the kitchen. And Pinelands will tie it back up at 5 apiece. That one actually ended up getting played by Coach Jess Galdetta. Or Gadaletta, pardon me. Warren, Soflikanich, another kill.
Jeez.
I mean, she is on some kind of run right now. Soflikanich has 4 kills, and now they'll bring Morrow in.
And then Morrow comes in.
Yeah. So it's like, all right, you know.
No wonder they don't come in at the same time.
They just don't have to.
No, because it'd be too overpowered. That's why. But no, yeah, I mean, that's a great idea to do it that way, though, really.
And again, they're just able to stay fresh the whole time. We've seen the same thing for Pinelands because they run a 6-2, so they'll have 2 different setters. As violation go back over to Pinelands 6-6. So Pinelands able to pick it up. And back into Sergi.
They just have somebody come out with them, I guess, huh?
Yeah, it's that spot in the rotation, so Suffolk-Cannon like gets checked in and out at the same time. Millette, Warren, here's Morrow, tips it over, blocked.
Double hit, no?
Snadevich had a little bit of help on their end. Here comes a swing from Quigley, it's out of bounds. Touched by St. John Vianney, and Pinelands now back on top at 7-6. Well, back over for Wilbur. Been absolutely sensational in all facets of the game. Waits back, drives it. Warren, Morrow, big swing, dug up Wilbur. And they couldn't gauge how close to the net it was. Letting it fall was Venarelli. As St. John Vianney get right back off the schneid at 7 apiece. Another side out for the Lancers. Slickner. Towards the back line, tough serve receive. And still get it over. Quigley, Slickner. Back from Morrow, she's blocked again. And again, Morrow just needs a little bit more space. Here's Warren on a swing, how about that? Setter sending one down, and it's right on the money. Ava Venarelli. As we continue to tilt back and forth in set number 2.
I'm not really too sure what to, I don't know what to make of this. Hey, I can't tell. Like,
just enjoy the ride, man.
I am. Well, I mean, I have, but I want to try to at least get a few words in.
Yeah. I mean, almost rendering me speechless as this time Snedevich couldn't handle it. 9-7, a discussion amongst coaches. Suffolk-Cannon trying to fire up the bench along with Caroline Franzik. Another one over from Seifert. Warren, back from Morrow, waits back, and again, that's how they've been avoiding that block, just giving her a little more space. Not right in front of the tape as this goes out of bounds, but is touched by St. John Vianney. Pinelands on a 5-1 run. As they get to 10 first.
That's how they won the first, that's how Pinelands won the first set of 2. On a play just like that. Off the touch.
Seifert. Out of bounds. SJV with a much-needed side out.
Yeah.
Checking in now is the 8 of Diana Makowicz, who's been sensational in service so far today, and really all season long. Makowicz with 22 aces heading into this contest. Close one back, and it's an ace. And again, both of these rotations are so detailed. Everybody has such a specific role on the team. And that's the big difference between some of these big clubs and maybe a few others that you'll see in the running. They're just so incredibly well organized by these coaching staffs. To go along with their wealth of talent as Morrow walks away from it. She knew it. That was like a Steph Curry 3 right there. Turned her back on it. She's like, that's going out.
Does she play on the basketball team too?
That I'm not sure, but I can find out.
And she doesn't. The answer, my next question is, why not?
Yeah, unless she just wants to play a lot of club. As Pinelands struggling to get it over, SJV with 4 straight points.
SJV would never lose a game in the paint, ever.
Morrow, ever. According to NJ.com, Morrow does not play basketball. Volleyball is her only sport.
It's a choice. I get it's good as a choice, but I'm like, man, why not? Why not play it? I mean, good gracious, what a front court that'd be.
And she's a 4-year varsity player for volleyball. Millette, what a dig. No look there from Morrow in a free ball. This is the formula. Sergi, Warren, 1 set, saved. And 3 touches for Pinelands as St. John Vianney on a 5-0 run.
The ball came back and hit Morrow, and it's like,
So I don't mind. And a timeout for Coach Bennett. 12-10. St. John Vianney in the lead in set number 2. A 1-0 lead for Pinelands here on Big State Sports.
Here at Open Road Cadillac, everybody gets treated just like family. We always make sure we find the right car for you.
The 2025 Cadillac Lyric, now for the limited time price of only $529 a month. Open Road Cadillac of Morristown in Florham Park, New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Barry Farber, and I'm so excited to bring you the new special edition hardcover copy of The Adventures of Little Billy in Search of the Magic Tree. Scan the code below and learn more about that adventure.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown, we strive to provide a stress-free.
Live from the Mandelbaum Bear broadcast booth here at Georgian Court University. It's the Shore Conference Girls Volleyball Finals on Big State Sports. Pinelands up 1-0, but St. John Vianney on a nice 5-0 run here in the second set. Back up coming from McQuaid, too far, and awarded to St. John Vianney, no touch. So that time, no point off the timeout for Coach Bennett. 3-point lead for the Lancers, and a quick discussion from Coach Bennett and Ava Vanarelli. As it sails out of bounds, and a side out for Pinelands. Pinelands gets ready to go back on the serve here. And it will be the 2 of Cassie Gold.
Finally found what I was looking for.
There you go. Gould fourth on the team in service points. First-year varsity player, incredibly quick. Swing, Millette, it's down. Kills abound for St. John Vianney, and that's a big difference too for SJV. Here in this second set, they're getting so many kills. Their swing percentage has got to be through the roof.
It's amazing.
Charlie Brooks checking in, watching on the big screen back from home. Charlie Brooks loves the Shore Conference. Just did 4 of their soccer finals back on Saturday.
We're doing a field hockey on Saturday.
Yes, you are with Shane Dunn.
Yes.
Pinelands back on. Yeah, that's right. I believe that's our last Shore Conference final that we'll have for the fall. as well as the Coaches Cup, as well as the overall finals. You said Monday, Sean?
Saturday.
Saturday, right. We have a busy Saturday. At the Metro Hoops Classic, 11 games of the top boys basketball teams in New Jersey. Of course, playoff football. Here we go, Suffolcanic throws it down.
Wow.
And that's something that really only she's able to do. When she gets up like that, it's almost like she throws it down to the court.
And she doesn't even have to hit it that hard.
Warren, her team up by 3. Her team needs 10 to tie up the overall. Warren, gorgeous dig, but a little too low. Back for Pinelands. Here's Jayla Klein. Klein has been all over the court defensively today. Team leader in digs.
Wow.
Varsity player for 3 years. As St. John Vianny earns another at 16-13.
That's got to be a very rare error there.
We're not going to see a lot of those missed serves.
No.
Here's Millette. Four-year varsity player. I would be shocked if Millette does not end up playing in college, and there we go.
She did it again, man.
Just a brick, and again, with that amount of control that you can have, let's take another look at this one.
Real quick.
Before Millette gets in on it. We saw the very end of it.
And she had it blocked a couple of times and then came back.
Warren off the dig. Here's Sergi. And Millette, free ball. 17-13 in favor of the Lancers here. As Wilbur, what a save by Sergi. Incredible dig by the 22. Popped up from Tucker. Another swing. Slavljakanic gets hands back in the air. Snedevich just outside. Perfectly placed swing coming from Domashinsky. Now another one. Sergi can't get it. And Pinelands finishes the point. What a brilliant rally from Pinelands. As Coach Cataletta having a discussion over there with the officials. And now with a chat with the head referee. As Ayanna Warren now getting a couple words in there as well. Doesn't look like they're changing their fortunes here. Here's McQuaid. Warren. And for Snarevich. And on the run. Oh, what a cut across!
Wow.
I mean, talk about turning nothing into something. Venarella, I didn't even think she was going to get a clean swing on that. And just gets it over the tape for the kill.
Impressive.
Pinelands working back in, 17-15. They trail by 2. McQuaid, Sergi, Warren, Suffolcanic tries for the back line, can't get it. Very high dig. Here's Wilbur, she's blocked. Wilbur wants it again. Gonna try on the inside, pops it over. And now for Snarevich. Oh, what a shot, what a save. Pinelands is gonna get it over. Wildcats reset. Here comes Suffolcanic, slams it, off a blocker. We keep going. Off the block touch. Warren, they want Suffolcanic again. Oh, what a smash! Taylor Suffolcanic is the queen of the court right now. It's 18-15.
And then right then and there, oh wait, she's been doing great. Yeah, now here comes Morrow.
Yeah, now comes a refreshed Morrow, by the way. Pinelands hanging around. They trail by 3 here in set number 2. They won the first set. And a service error coming from Skaplin. Back for Pinelands, who have won 3 of the last 4 points. Here comes Wilbur. Pinelands' superstar outside hitter. Wilbur Gorgeous serve, oh, just out. That really challenged the boundary. Pinelands fans not happy about it. But back-to-back service errors, one on either side. And a side out for the Lancers. They need 6. As checking out was Domashensky, in comes Slickner. Slickner, right over. McQuaid, outside, Quigley, nice swing. Here's Warren, will go to Snarevich, she's blocked, and it lands in front, miscommunication, back for Pinelands. And as well, Sean, as SJV have played, Pinelands is not letting them get away easy.
It's incredible how they're able to keep with it like that.
This wherewithal for Pinelands is just, I mean, that's a reason why they're a top 10 team in the state of New Jersey. Warren, Morrow, oh!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Amelia Morrow, what did that ball ever do to you?
She's on the court. I don't think it matters what they did to her.
That floorboard.
She just wants to do damage.
Sean, that floorboard had a family.
Well,
oh my.
I hate to break it to you, Morrow does not care.
No, she does not. Gorgeous dig. Right across. Here's Millette, roll shot.
Uh-oh.
Right across. What a great job to get out of the way, by the way, from Paterka at St. John Vianney. Take advantage. I think I just stabbed myself with a pen. I'm getting too excited up here, Sean. And the timeout for Coach Bennett and Pinelands. Let's see if they can smash that reset button. Let's take another look.
There's that whole thing.
Sean, you know when I can't say anything except for making a noise that something crazy has happened. Check that floor for dents, as we'll be back after these messages.
No matter your budget, we'll find the right car for you.
Drive home the 2025 Mazda CX-50 for just $229 a month.
Check us out for yourself.
Go ahead, take a deep breath. Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature. That is good. Who installed the system? ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
Back here in Big State Sports in the Shore Conference Girls Volleyball Finals, 21-17, the 1-0 trailing St. John Vianney Lancers in the lead in this set as they float one long. So the Coach Bennett timeout bears some fruit, and Pinelands with the side out. You always love the side out after the timeout. Now for Cassie Gould.
He ain't us just as fun, doesn't he?
Oh. And Gould has been all over the floor. Warren, Morrow was blocked initially. That's what slowed it down. Now over from Quigley. They're going to set her again.
Oh, boy.
Morrow with more power and authority, but dug up. Now Tucker, another slam. Off of Morrow. Warren was down on the ground. This goes out of bounds, and no touch from SJV.
Wow.
22-18.
Really?
I thought maybe Morrow had a hand on it too.
I thought Morrow touched it too.
But the officials that are a heck of a lot closer than we are.
Yeah.
Sergi.
We're all the way over here.
Yeah. That is nice to have a little perch here. Another one down, two-hand slam.
She's more used to that.
Taylor Suffolk-Canage in a primal stomp and a roar from Coach Scaletta. She gets just as fired up as these young ladies on the court.
Hard.
Coach Bennett furious, saying, what's going on here with that? Looks like she threw it down. As SJV getting real loud on the Pinelands appeal. Now an explanation coming from the second official. And we'll keep going. They said their piece. No card delivered.
One was up in the air. He held one up.
Oh, we did see one up?
Yeah, he held one up on the other side, yeah.
All right, so a card is delivered over to Pinelands. Pardon me. See, Sean, that's why it's good to have two sets of eyes. Gorgeous dig. Here's Millette. Free ball along the edge. Up to center. Big slam. Recovered, and that's out. Pinelands able to get one back. They still need 6 to the 2 of the Lancers. Swing over, nearly an ace, sent over on the first touch. Setting outside on the fake, Wilbur, she's blocked. St. John Vianny was ready for another one! Self-Lekanich, denial! 24-19, set point Lancers. Big moment for Pinelands. Let's see what their defense has got here. They've got the speedy Cassie Gould joining Klein in the back line. Warren sends it over. And it's an ace! SJV wins set number 2, 25-19, and we're tied up heading into the third. Pinelands wins the first, SJV wins the second by 6, and we'll be back with the third set of the Shore Conference Tournament Finals after this on Big State Sports.
Working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more. For me, for them, for our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress-up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
NIL deals mean opportunity, but also risk. Don't face it alone. Lyons & Associates reviews, negotiates, and protects your contracts so you could focus on winning on and off the field. Struggling with confidence, inconsistency, and playing scared? Learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most with The Ceiling. When the moment comes, will you be ready?
Blue Nail was superior in almost every aspect. We worked with contractors for almost everything in the firehouse, and Blue Nail really made us feel comfortable all the way through, from the contract to pre-planning to scheduling, getting the job done. We are thrilled that they were able to do the job for us.
Mandelbaum Barrett PC Attorneys at Law provide you with a 360-degree approach for your personal and business legal needs, built on relationships, support, and innovation. You can rely on Mandelbaum Barrett. Visit us at mblawfirm.com.
Got the new iPhone 17 Pro, and Verizon picked up the tab.
No way.
That's me. Handsome and hilarious. It's a rare combo.
New and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us, on the best 5G network.
I mean, where else would I get it, right?
One.
Pick Your Cards is located.
Ooh, set number 3 at Georgian Court in Lakewood. Zach Smolin, Sean Brederick, Tommy Bavaro on camera. Live from the Mandelbaum Bear broadcast booth. A big thank you to all of our sponsors with the short conference here today. The Orthopedic Institute of Brielle, AOSMI, Asbury Park Press, Nissan City of Red Bank, Advanced Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, Jack Physical Therapy, Right On Home Improvement, and Town Appliance. Here we go in set number 3. Looking good on both sides. Pinelands were excellent in set number 1. St. John Vianney were outstanding in set number 2. As we go back to where we started, Pinelands on the right, St. John Vianney on the left. Here we go with Quigley. Looking for the ace, doesn't get it. Warren tips it over. Millette leaps, blocked, it's in! Pinelands earns point number 1. Now, Sean, we've had the reverse of what happened in the first one. Whoever scored first has lost in the first 2 sets.
That's right.
Let's see if that trend continues. That did not happen in the Kim Cole Cup earlier when the number 5 seeded Howell took down Rumson Fairhaven, the number 2 seed, 3-1. Great dig from Makowitz. Touched over, Sullivan-Canich, it's down. And these middle blockers, Sean, for the Lancers, I think have found the answer here. They've been blocked a couple of times, but more often than not, they've been getting the results that they've looked for.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you got to throw more change-ups. Sometimes you got to pitch them backwards, right?
Mm-hmm. Warren on the float. Big set, shut down. Warren back for Sullivan-Canich. She's blocked. And out of bounds from Patarka. Lancers with their first lead of the 3rd set. We will not declare a winner in this set. We're playing best of 5 here as we have all tournament long with the Shore Conference. Back over for Warren. Tucker to the opposite side. Big swing off some hands, it's down. Paterka, after the block out of bounds, earns herself a kill. Pinelands have knotted it up at 2. Here comes Klein. And Pinelands have done a nice job taking those 3 minutes and really resetting the momentum. Sullivan-Canich from a little bit further back, and that's going to go down. Another kill from Taylor Sullivan-Canich. Going back and forth now. Millette getting ready to serve. Genevieve Millette with 135 kills this season. By the end of this contest, she'll probably have 600. 580 for her career, at least 133 in each of her 4 varsity seasons. Sent down, oh, what a kill coming from Madison Wilbert. And again, shout outs to the public address. I believe he does the St. John Vianney games.
Yeah, I think he does.
And he's so good. Some of the best, and Sean, you and I have both spent time behind PA mics before.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of the best PAs I've ever heard. Sent around, what a save by Millette.
Yep.
Now for Warren, Klein. They can set up the offense here. McQuaid from the outside, and she had that work earlier, but Venarelli turned her hips a bit too early. Unforced error, SJV back on top. As here comes Sergi, ready to go. She's got a lot of family members watching from home. Thank you so much for tuning in. For free right here on Big State Sports. If you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button and consider following us on Instagram at Big State Sports. Every Sunday we release our new girls volleyball top 20. Snarevich off the swing, recovered. Quigley. Now Warren. Snarevich calling for it again. And just Super Mario punches it over. Now back for Wilbur. Oh, Wilbur! Big shot! Well inside the lines for 28, and she's getting ready to serve. Wilbur, another one. Madison Wilbert with 522 kills headed into this game, was a middle blocker before this season. Shown some unbelievable talent as there's Mora with great control, and she's got it again. Pinelands wants the carry on the call, but they haven't got it all day, and I don't think they're going to get it. Another clean hit. Lancers crowd starting to get into it. And by the way, we are on milestone watch for Jayla Klein. or pardon me, we're on a different milestone watch for Quigley. Up in the air. Now sent, big swing, blocked, out of bounds. I see a sign, Sean, over to our right side for Jada Quigley and 500 career digs. I imagine she got it, though, at this point in the game.
Well, maybe. I didn't see anybody hold the sign up.
I mean, she had 32 digs in their last game against Southern. I'd imagine by this point she's got it as Pinelands awarded. Pinelands on their first run of set number 3, and it's just 2 in a row. St. John Vianney only have a run of 2 in a row as well in the early going. Sergi on the bump set. Snadevich off the jump, nearly lays it down. On the run for McQuaid, big swing right at Sergi. Now for Snadevich, the sophomore is blocked. Pinelands on the longest run of the set. They lead 7-5.
Just back and forth, man. It's been incredible. Nobody giving in.
Number 1 seed on top. We're tied 1-1 in the overall. Here's Morrow, blocked, trying to recover. Warren, and too many touches. As they did everything they could, but Pinelands earning another. As now they're starting to pull ahead, a 3-point lead here in set number 3 out of 5, or potentially 5. As the Wildcats have seemed to seize the momentum a little bit more. Morrow, right down, off the tape. They'll have a chance to send it over. They got it. Sergi, Warren, Morrow on the floor. They tried to save it with their feet there and couldn't quite get it, as St. John Vianney and their middle blocking crew are able to add another kill to their tally. Makowitz sails it. Pinelands on a 5-1 run. Leading by 3. Back in comes Cassie Gould. You're watching the Shore Conference Girls Volleyball Finals right here on Big State Sports. We saw the number 5 seed Howell upset the number 2 seed Rumson Fairhaven in the Kim Cole Cup just a few hours prior. Warren, here we go. Morrow, off some hands in the tape. As Quigley sends it over. Warren, back outside, Millette. Along the line, here's Quigley on a nice shot, up by Sergi. Now from Warren, bear clawed over. Quigley will pop it over. That would have landed in the corner, good read from the back line. Morrow finishes the job. Another kill for Amelia Morrow. And the Lancers now trailing by 2. Suffolk-Kenich is back in, getting ready to serve now. Will be Slickner, who does have a service error today. Or pardon me, no, this will not be Slickner. This will be Mia Skaplin. Skaplin, jump serve. Nice arc over with good drop at the end. Just died at the end. Quigley, back line. Suffolk-Kenich on the save. Now back over from Slickner. Turning around on the set, through some hands. Here comes Millette. Looking for the backside corner. Dug up well. Free ball coming from Platty. Jules Platty, a sophomore. Getting a lot of playing time. Suffolk-Kenich crashes down like a tsunami wave. It's 9-8. I mean, what do you do, Sean?
Nothing.
No.
Hope that you're in the way.
That's kind of it, right?
Hope you're in the way, because I ain't getting in the way.
As this will sail out of bounds, 10-8. Pinelands with the sign out. As we send it back over to Jada Quigley. What a contest, what a career for Quigley. She's signed to play at St. Joseph College in May, Quigley. And she helped save this one. Towards the back, Warren, Suffolkanich again. Couldn't send it down. Here comes Wilbert. And she's denied. Wilbert on the pass. Gonna get it over to the middle. Sent back over. Here's SJV with Millette. Millette trying to shoot it across. Can't get it done. Wilbert. Sergi. Millette on the changeup. Nothing doing. Back for Pinelands as they reset. Wilbert blocked. Suffolkanich. Can they save it? No, they can't. Rejected by Suffolkanich and company. Now for the setter, Warren. She never leaves the court. Lancers running at 5-1. Warren, soft float. Tucker. Now for Wilbert, attacking the back line. Here comes Sergi with the save, but can't get it away. And coach doesn't have to tell her anything there. She looked like she was self-correcting after that one. Gotta have a short memory in this game, and they'll refocus. Again, Sergi staying home. Going to Seton Hall University to continue her volleyball career. Millette attacks the line. Tucker, Wilbert, out of bounds, no touch. They're asking for it. Yeah, Sean, I didn't see a change of direction there.
No, I didn't think so either.
Now back for Millette, who's been largely held in check in the hitting game so far today, but her defense has been great. Back up, Wilbert slams it, just in bounds. Josh Willits chiming in, saying that Sergi is the best libero on the. Honestly, Josh, I'd be hard pressed. You'd be hard pressed to find somebody better, that's for sure. Sergi, Warren. Now here we go with a nice swing and a kill. Helen Tomaszewski, the senior. As SJV keeping it close, they trail it by just one. They get a key side out. As again, Pinelands have found a way to see some momentum There we go, from time to time. Saying too many words at once. As here comes Wilbert. They have trouble off the block. Up from Sergi. Should be free from Warren. Taps it to the 10-foot line. To the opposite side. Big swing. Diving away. And sending it down is Vanarelli. Kill for Vanarelli. Pinelands back up by 2. Yeah, Vanarelli, another player that is just no joke. And she's had some big contributions out here today as a misplay by SJV. As Pinelands pulling away again, they lead it by 3 points. So many options on both sides. As here's the leader, though, Madison Wilbert. Arcs one over, too low, and she's got it again. An ace for Wilbert as Pinelands, Sean, starting to pull away. Not a bad time for the timeout.
Yep.
They could sense the change in energy, and we could sense some wonderful advertisements here on Big State Sports.
Our huge inventory can be shopped online at pickyourcards.com, where you can use the code BigStateSports for an extra discount.
Athletic Fields of America, a Tenkata company based in Morris Plains, New Jersey, is dedicated to enhancing the athletic experience for students, faculty, and visitors by transforming sports facilities into premier venues for competitive and recreational activities. We've installed over 1,000 fields, and we continue to focus on innovation and excellence. We partner with our clients to revitalize their existing athletic fields and create new ones from the ground up through meticulous planning, state-of-the-art materials, and expert craftsmanship. Whether it's a professional stadium or a community field, we are building healthier, more beautiful communities and delivering surface.
Here we go, 15-11 from the Man Around Bear broadcast booth. Pinelands on a nice run here. They're on a 4-1 run. Here's Wilbert. Again, bends back to deliver it. Snadevich blocked, and another one. The timeout does nothing to phase the focus of Pinelands as Wilbert continues this 3-0 service run. Coach Bennett going down the line, high fives across for everybody on the Pinelands bench.
And they're in the momentum right now, big time.
Just over the tape, beautiful line drive serve. Here's Morrow trying to change the tempo. And does her job exactly. We'll get another look at Slickner on service. SJV trailing by 4, the energy palpable in this building in Georgian Court. Towards the net, they just get it over. Sergi, Warren, Morrow tries for it again, and she carried it that time. An authoritative slam, but did get a lot of hand on that one. And not very flat.
Interesting they called that now.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those.
Mm-hmm.
That one must have been worse. Morrow roaring for it, right on the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, no carry that time.
No.
Sean, you weren't kidding. She absolutely, lets out a primal banshee-like screech when she wants the ball in the middle. That is loud and good communication. You'd love to hear it from your big-time players. Sergi. And she's almost automatic back there. Morrow, change up, it's down! Another good kill coming from Morrow as they close the gap down to 17-14. Here we go with Diana Makowitz. Makowitz attacking the back line. McQuaid, Wilbert, out of bounds, no touch.
Didn't look like it touched to me.
And Klein is furious as there's a red card. Red card delivered for Pinelands. So they're having a tough time maybe keeping their heads here. And the SJV crowd are loving it as where are we going? The bench getting shifted down and Coach Bennett having a seat here. SJV have picked up 3 in a row. So that's another one for SJV. 17-15. Back up. Arced over. So they keep it in. Here come Pinelands. Quigley. Right to Sergi. She was ready for it the whole way. Warren. Millette on the line. 5-1 run for St. John Vianny. 1 away from tying it up. And now with the red card, Coach Bennett forced to sit the rest of the game. She cannot stand along the sideline. Millette. And another one over and dunked down. Rejecting the tie is Paterka. And Sean, I mean, that red card, that could be a big difference in energy here because Coach Bennett loves to run back and forth on the sideline, keeping her team hyped, but with that red card, she has to stay down.
It's an interesting rule on how those work.
Yep.
Huh.
Here's Warren. Morrow. Saved. Around for Klein. Warren, a lot of options. Goes back to the middle and down. Sean, it is just ridiculous what SJV have been able to do with their middle blocking tandem.
Yep, and it's, I mean, when you have that, when you have it the way that they're, the tenacity and the energy that they're bringing to in the middle, it's very hard to come by, very hard to beat.
They're going to be tough to replace, both of them graduating. Warren, Suffolkanich, and saved by Klein. Good dig. Pushed by Tucker. Quigley, she's denied by Suffolkanich and Warren. Another one towards the back line. Dig from Makowitz. Here we go, Suffolkanich. She's blocked. Over from Petarka. Long rally. Another one up through the hands. Kelly Petarka. And keeps the lead for Pinelands. Amazing work as Kaylee Smith checks out for the Lancers. Here we go with Jada Quigley. Quite the impressive resume for her this season. 159 kills, 238 digs heading into the contest. And again, 63 aces before the game started. As that lands in. No, wait a minute. The head official denies the line judge. He said that was out of bounds.
That looked out of bounds from out here.
I thought so too, and he's the ultimate, and that's tough too because it's on the opposite side from the line judge that's on that end of the floor. 20-7. Quigley. Warren. Back outside Millette. And a dig from Klein. Free ball from Wilbert. Warren. There we go. Suffolkanich. A lot of spin. She's got it. Here's Domashensky coming in for Slickner. As Warren back on service. St. John Vianney with a lot of runs here late in set number 3. Let's see if they can come back. Pinelands looking to hang on and capture the third set. Wilbert blocked! SJV one away from tying it up at 20.
And they've gotten close a couple of times, but Pinelands was able to get out in front and keep going further. See if they're able to continue to do the same here. St. John's been biting at their ankles this entire second half of this thing. There it is.
It's an ace. Oh, Sean, no blocking that one.
No, you can't. That was perfect placement.
That's what happened on the last one. And a timeout again for Pinelands. We're tied at 20. We're tied at 1. Let's see what happens in set number 3 right after this on Big State Sports.
Vibrant, active lives. Learn how we can take your sports facility to the next level by visiting afoa.us.
This is Zach Smolin with Big State Sports. We know fundraising can be tough for booster clubs and coaches. That's why we're excited about Leading Edge. They've helped programs raise tens of thousands of dollars in just a 1-hour fundraising drive. Scan this QR code or visit leadingedgefundraising.com and let them know that Big State Sports sent you.
Well, we've seen almost all of it so far today, and yet this is still just the third set of 5. 20-20, Warren tied it up with an ace. Shore Conference Girls Volleyball Finals on Big State Sports, another ace. A 9-3 run for St. John Vianney to climb back in. They trailed 17-12. Now up 21-20 in set number 3.
Oh, boy.
And another mishandled serve receive. Here we go. Free, lands in. Warren, Millette. And more defensive struggles for Pinelands, but again, able to salvage it. Sergi, Warren, this time Soflikanich, and she got it! 10-3 run for St. John Vianney. It's been a 7-point swing. That one got Morrow fired up from the end of the bench. Warren.
Uh-oh.
And again, just a lot of trouble on the serve receive for Pinelands. Can't get it over this time. And the timeout did nothing.
They're going to call again.
Yeah, they have, Sean, we're going to keep it right here. Sean, they have to. They almost looked more rattled after that initial timeout. It didn't help them at all. And let's see if they can sort things out here. But, I mean, I don't know, Sean, if they can recover from this momentum shift. St. John Vianney, if they get 2 quick ones, it might not be the worst thing in the world for Pinelands to just get their head straight for set number 4.
I don't disagree, but I think you want to try to fight as best as you can. It's only 3 down. If you didn't get a point right off this timeout here, I think you feel that way. I think you feel like you have a chance to run back here, but you give up another point straight up, I think that's not a bad idea, honestly.
I mean, of course you don't give up, but
no,
it's not the worst thing in the world. If they can get that extra 3 minutes, work it back. Well, let's see what we got for SJV. Lead by 3. Warren on a 5-0 service run. Couple of aces in there. Morrow trying to fire up her own bench. Sean, I don't think you, me, or anybody on either bench is going to have any, vocal cords left.
No.
At the end of this one. It was a shame. We got some football tomorrow, but I'll tell you what, I don't mind leaving it all out here. Wilbert with the kill.
There you go. That's what you needed right there. Now you have a chance here. Take it back and take it away.
As the car said, that's just what they needed.
If Pinelands is able to pull that off, St. John Vianney had all this momentum, and all of a sudden, boom. Now they're down 2-1 all of a sudden.
That's what your superstars are for there, and Wilbert. Here's Soflikanich trying to be a star on her own, and it sails out of bounds. Here we go, Sean.
Yeah, that's just what I'm talking about.
And now a timeout for St. John Vianney. We'll step aside as well. SJV trying to hang on. They need 2 more points to close out the third.
KJM Financial, helping families navigate the college application and financial aid process since 1988. Visit njcollegeguy.com to schedule your free consultation today.
David Hassagen here from Big State Sports. You're watching free coverage of the best high school athletes across the Garden State.
Hey parents, Anchor Golf and Recreation is now registering full and half-day golf camps. Anchor Golf Day Camps are designed to teach children fundamentals of golf. To register your child for golf camp, go online and click the registration tab at anchorgolfcenter.com. Anchor now has 4 dedicated outdoor lighted pickleball courts.
From the Manabao Mare broadcast booth, 23-22 service for Pinelands as they trail by 1 in the third set. Klein. Sergi, got a little trouble on the serve receive. Tomashinsky. Tucker, there we go. Wilbert tried to punch it, she's blocked. Klein saves it, right down!
That's a carry.
But a net violation.
Yeah, you're way over.
Soflikanich was way over the net on that one, and Pinelands have tied it up.
Yeah, that one you got to call that one.
She knew it too.
Yeah, that's one of those. Yeah, okay.
Her arms, they reached way over.
Wow.
Here we go. Sergi with the effort. Here we go. Tumbling. What a save by SJV. Swing, block, off the net. It's down.
Oh my gosh.
Are you kidding me?
How in the heck did they get the point on that one?
And that is what happens when you have Giovanna Sergi as your libero. I don't know how she was able to get that second touch on the ball. And then they blasted it right over. Set point for Millette and company. Millette sends it out. This will take at least 26. And then the pass, Sean, this would decide the championship. Wow. But we still have a few left to go. Here's Riley McQuaid, the junior, for Pinelands. 24-24. The latter part of set number 3 has been all SJV. Let's see if the Wildcats have an answer here. And it's out of bounds.
Way out.
Side out and set point for Sergi as Morrow checks in. Here comes 22. Pounds it over. Klein. Tipped. Blocked. Serevich puts the nail in the coffin. And here we go. Set number 4 coming up with St. John Vianny. A chance to clinch.
Anchor's
Unbelievable play by both sides.
18-hole miniature golf course with new features. It's fun for the whole family. Anchor Golf and Recreation offers so much more. Call or see us at anchorgolfcenter.com.
This is Christian Copeland, broadcaster for Big State Sports, and you're watching high school football right here on YouTube.
This is George Muha, and you're watching Big State Sports.
Provide your team or athlete with quality trophies, medals, plaques, and awards with Performance Trophy and Medals of Randolph. Call us today at 973-989-8775.
George J. Keller & Sons want your house to be the kind of home for all to see. Best roofing, windows, siding too. Great solar and gutters, we're here for you. Our seasoned pros are unsurpassed, so give a call, we'll take your task. Transform your home, that's what we do. So give a call, we're here for you. For roofing, siding, windows, and solar, we do it all for you. George J. Keller & Sons. Your family-owned operation since 1980. Call for your free estimate.
This is Zach Smolin, play-by-play commentator, and you're staying frosty for free right here on Big State Sports. Here at Open Road Cadillac, everybody gets treated just like family. We always make sure we find the right car for you.
The 2025 Cadillac Lyric, now for the limited time price of only $529 a month. Open Road Cadillac of Morristown in Florham Park, New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Barry Farber, and I'm so excited to bring you the new special edition hardcover copy of The Adventures of Little Billy in Search of the Magic Tree. Scan the code below and learn more about that adventure.
Hi, my name is Andrew Shaka. I'm one of the owners here at New Jersey Siding and Windows. We are a family-owned residential remodel firm. Everything we offer here is quality and comes with great warranties. If it's a residential home, there's no home too big for us to work on.
Here at Open Road Mazda of Morristown, we strive to provide a stress-free, knowledgeable, positive buying experience. No matter your budget, we'll find the right car for you.
Drive home the 2025 Mazda CX-50 for just $229 a month.
Check us out for yourself.
We're back in the short conference finals on Big State Sports. 2-1, St. John Vianny. They've won their last 2. As this is brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of Brielle, AOSMI, Asbury Park Press, Nissan City of Red Bank, Advanced Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute, JAG Physical Therapy, Red On Home Improvement, and Town Appliance. Shout out to Mara Domashinsky tagging us in her Instagram, watching on the big screen with Grandpa Domashinsky. Thank you so much for tuning in for free right here on our Big State Sports YouTube channel. Our player of the game today will be brought to you by Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Please follow us at Big State Sports. You can catch that interview in a couple of days. It's getting loud in Lakewood. Sergi gonna serve from the right side. Pinelands will be on the left. There we go, that's helpful. Making sure that the side judge has her flag. Madison Wilbert to deliver, and man, oh man, has she been an impact player today for Pinelands. I mean, she has been all season long, but Sean, in these championship type of games, this is where your stars are supposed to shine the brightest, and we've definitely seen that from Pinelands.
Big players, big plays, big games. I think that was Marshall Falk who said that.
I'll take it. I'll take it even if it was Sean Bretherick who said it.
Sean Bretherick. Marshall Falk.
Yeah, Marshall Falk, Sean Bretherick, Michael Scott.
Here it is. There it is.
Here we go with Sergi.
Well done, sir.
So started off and sends it long. So Pinelands, although Sean, we've learned this has not been a good omen for anybody. Scoring first has been, I mean, obviously doesn't really mean anything, but if you're into that.
St. John's has got the house money for this set. They really do.
They're feeling good, winning back-to-back. Soflikanic gets blocked. It's out of bounds.
They can play this set however they want to play it. That's the most important thing for them, is they have the advantage.
They can you're right, Sean. They can dictate the pace here.
Correct. And by doing so, it may be easier to do it that way. Less errors.
Warren, dug up by Quigley. Yeah, they can play a little looser. Wilbur, sends it down. Another one for Pinelands. They lead it 2-1.
Yeah, Pinelands is the ones that have to be, the pressure is on Pinelands to win this set. Plain and simple. This is exactly what we saw in the first game. I said it. For RFH, they had to win that set.
Here we go, up from Sergi. Warren, this is the formula. Outside Millette, big slam, and it's dug up by a pair of Wildcats. There we go, back for Wilbert. Challenged by the line. Sergi, high set for Millette. 2-1 Pinelands lead, long rally here for the fourth. Total point, Soflikanic. How many times have we said her and Morrow's names today in regards to a block? Just dominant volleyball.
That's right.
Millette,
perfect,
with an ace. Still a long way to go here in set number 4. Could be the decisive set. If you're watching the Shore Conference Girls Volleyball Finals on Big State Sports, you're home for all things state playoffs for New Jersey girls volleyball. Another swing, another block, another out of bounds.
And all of a sudden, St. John's all of a sudden, it's like, oh, wait a second. We can win this right here.
Yeah. They haven't won since 2021, where they beat Donovan Catholic in 3. Pinelands, every time they've appeared, they've won. But that streak could come to an end. They won in 2017 and 18, beating Southern 2-0 in 18. First time back in all that time. Hit off the antenna, back for SJV. They've got a big lead to start things off. A 4-0 service, or rather a 4-0 run, 3-0 service run.
And honestly, they may still be playing the way that I was expecting to play in this set, but it's working because it's just taking the pressure. Now, Pinelands, maybe there's a couple of mistakes that are being made here.
If SJV can just play mistake-free volleyball, they might be able to get it.
Point, yeah.
Wilbert pounds it over.
Easy does it now.
Warren, Soflikanic, challenges the line right at Klein, and it's another kill.
Oh my goodness.
St. John Vianny up by 4 on a 6-1 run after Pinelands scored the first point.
Oh my goodness. Man, that's the difference in it, though. Think about that, right? You just saw it on your screen. We just referred to it, the coach. St. John Vianny able to just be right there, dap up one of her players, really encourage. Pinelands can't do that now.
No, it's a big difference with that red card as this goes out of bounds. Good read. And again, Coach Bennett earning that red card back in the last set. And again, we were talking, Josh Willits also chiming in and saying, yeah, it's a big difference. But you're 100% right.
That's huge, man.
By the way, I think Josh said, like Sergi might have 50 digs? I mean, she might. You're right. It's going to be a high number.
Oh.
Juggled, Sergi roll shot. And another big part of her game, too, as a libero, she can set and she can hit. So she can do everything you need her to do on the floor. Soflikanic, little late, and she knew it, too. Pinelands now picking up 2 in a row. They only trail by 2. And again, a lot of volleyball left to be played. And if you, and Sean, I know what you mean with the Lancers, playing with house money, but you do not want to lose this fourth set when you have a chance to win.
Oh, not now.
No. Snadevich. Big swing. Into the net. They can't save it. Beyond the antenna. SJV back on top.
No, Zach, you're absolutely right. They went on the run that they went on. At that point, it's like, well, wait a second. Just change this up here. We're going to go for this thing. You played it like, okay, look, we have played with house money. Then you go up the way you went up.
By the way, St. John Vianney are 4-1 in 5-set games. Give a look for Pinelands in a second as Pinelands pick up their 5th point. They're on a 3-1 run at present.
As long as they don't allow Pinelands to go on a run here, they're fine. Oh, boy. What a block.
7-0 Pinelands in 5-set games.
Gotta get it over here.
Here we go, quickly blocked! And it bounds! Morrow does it again. SJV continuing to stay ahead, but again, a lot of points left to play.
2-3, Zach. That's all they need to stay ahead of. They just keep the pace. 2-3, 3-2, 3-1, and any of those two, that'll be just fine.
If they can avoid any crazy runs from Pinelands, but if there's any team that can come back, it's certainly the Wildcats.
100%.
Here's Klein. Back set, coming from McQuaid. Nice swing to the corner. Millette. Sergi getting ready to send it.
Good.
Back for Klein. McQuaid. Back from the opposite.
Whoa.
Blocked again. Another one on the one touch. Morrow. Warren. Millette. On a roll. Another free ball. Ooh. Well, free ball in name only. More. Oh! Another one. I gotta find out how many kills she has at the end of this one, Sean. It's some silly number.
You want to know the number? Yes.
Yeah. How many kills does Morrow have?
Yes. Yes. Patrick, let's go. Yes.
Another one. Here we go from Sergi. Warren. Ooh, nice decision. I like it. Mixing it up a little bit. Towards the back line. Another dig Millette. Here's Snigevich.
Here we go.
And Morrow bombs it down.
Oh my gosh.
Sean, when she wants the rally to be over, it ends. That's what it's been. And a timeout for Pinelands.
She puts her arms out. Look at that Mamba mentality over here.
No, I mean, she is a different kind of locked in out here today. As this timeout presented by our friends at Open Road Mazda Morristown. First-time car buyers, listen up. Open Road Mazda Morristown has your back. Discover affordable, dependable vehicles for less than $15,000. Backed by a rock-solid 5-day money-back guarantee. Drive the confidence chef at Open Road Mazda Morristown. Check the link in the description below for more details. And Sean, I'm pulling it out a little early.
Well, what are you pulling out? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking it's crunch time by Top Metal Game.
It's crunch time.
For Pinelands.
Right. Yes.
Struggling with confidence and consistency and playing scared and tight? Learn how to unlock your potential and perform at your best when it matters the most with Top Mental Game. Get the same personalized tools that professional athletes use to play with confidence, increase resilience, and build a champion's mindset. Visit topmentalgame.com to schedule your free consultation. It is crunch time for Pinelands. Timeout. It's early in set number 4, but they're already down by 5. And Sean, like you mentioned before, you can't let St. John Vianney get into a point where they can just, keep, kind of, for lack of a better term, just hold serve, right? Just keep it there. Keep this pace.
Pinelands needs to at least get 2 in a row here, I think. They need 2 in a row and go from there.
Cutting it down to 3 would be a huge difference maker. Here we go, but it's not going to start there. Ace for the Lancers.
Now they need like a 3. Every time they get one against them when they don't get one, now they need 3. That's what I think right now.
The hold continues to go deeper, a 6-point lead.
They need to get it 2-3.
Here we go. Back ahead. With Slick there, it's another ace.
Now I need 4. It's getting hard. It's getting very tough now.
Yeah, this lead, if you're Pinelands, I mean, you can see them over there. They're trying to keep their heads. And again, Sean, that impact of that red card is just so big right now.
Oh, my.
Because Coach Bennett is such a great motivator. Millette, Warren, Morrow, blocked. What a dig by Sergi. Are you kidding me? 22. Another one back. Woo! On another touch. Pinelands trying to set up Quigley. Big swing, blocked. And at every turn, Sean, Pinelands tried to do about 5 different things, and St. John Vianney had an answer for each of them.
Oh my goodness. I thought for sure they were going to get, I thought for sure that Pinelands was going to get it that time. That is unbelievable.
We're seeing all smiles, but Morrow is just locked in. I don't think she's changed her facial expression.
I didn't think she could do that. She's locked in the entire time.
Oh no, she smiles after the game, as we saw against Princeton.
I'm sure.
But not during the game.
Being on the court, forget it.
Intensity.
Finally a point here, but they still, I think Pinelands, you're still looking at about, you need about 4 still.
Yeah.
In a row here. You got to get it to 10.
SJV on a 7-2 run. They just lost service. Side out for Pinelands. Here we go. It's Sedrevich. Another one.
And every step of the way, again, SJV, it's like the shark that smells the blood in the water right now.
And they're taking big bites out of the scoreboard, Sean, that's for sure.
The coaches, that is such a big difference. I didn't think it really would mean that much.
It really, well, think about it in basketball, right? Like if their coach is off the sideline, can't be yelling.
Oh, what a block.
Another big one. Sergi, Millette, pause it down. They want the carry, they're not gonna get it.
No, not from where she had it there.
And again,
over the top like that, yes.
As they keep it going, 15-6, SJV. Let's see what Pinelands has left in the tank. Sent over to the corner. Warren.
Oh, smart.
On the touch, she's got it.
That was going out of bounds.
Setter kill. And now, it's not like this is new to Warren either. Warren had 27 kills heading into the contest. Piece of tape ended up down on the ground. 16-6, ridiculous, unprecedented in this match. 10-point lead as Pinelands finally sides out. Since Pinelands won the first point, St. John Vianney have won 15 of the last 21. Cassie Gould trying to calm things down here. Few in a row for Pinelands, can get their mojo back. Sergi, Millette. Sent up to the outside. Push towards the edge.
No
Warren.
way.
Here's Millette. Off a touch it down! And to quote Silvio from The Sopranos, just when they thought they were out, Sean, they brought him right back. Side out and an immediate answer. Here's Sergi, her team up 10. They only need 8 to win. Sergi off the tape, nearly out. Klein with a nice save, it's an ace! 18-7. Pinelands, they gotta call a timeout, and they will. Wolves take a break as well, towel off. St. John Vianney up 11 and potentially the final set. Let's see if Pinelands can storm a comeback in the short conference finals after this on Big State Sports.
Oh, nice, huh? That's some clean, fresh air at the perfect temperature. That is good. Who installed the system? ICS. They're the leaders in HVAC. They make the ductwork at their own factory, so we even save some money.
That's impressive. You recommend them?
It's ICS for HVAC.
I see why.
Hey, Lorraine, go get a big plastic bag. Take some air home with you.
For years, it had been the same routine. Working all night. Ah, those beautiful faces. I wanted more. For me. For them. For our futures. There was this day that something changed. A simple moment of dress up. It opened my eyes.
Take charge of your future and go big at CCM.
Against the officials and the other team. 18-7, St. John Vianney up 2-1 after winning the second and third. Pinelands won the first one, 25-23. Awfully close. Sergi out of bounds. That's what Pinelands needed. They trail by 10. Let's see if Quigley can help them mount the comeback. Coming back on is Wilbert.
They need to go on a big run here. And I just don't know if St. John's going to let that happen.
Quigley. Warren blocked.
Good.
There we go. That's how you start. Pinelands with just their second run.
This is all in good.
Set.
It's all in good for Pinelands, but they still got a lot of work to do still. I still think they got to get about 6, probably. I just don't think they're going to be able to get to that right now.
I mean, they need 6.
They have to.
They need 16 to the 7 of St. John Vianney. This would be a crazy comeback. Pull it in. There you go. 3 in a row for Pinelands.
I'm not worried if I'm St. John Vianney. I'm not blowing a whistle right now. Take a breath. Just had some bounces go the other way right now. You're still got a great cushion. You're up 8 with a set lead as well.
They can't take their foot off the gas, though. Let's see what happens with Pinelands. Here we go. Bad serve receive, but they still get it. Millet. Warren throws it to the back line.
No.
Nearly recovered, and they will be able to send it over with Wilbert. Warren. Millet. Swung. Down. Kill for the Lancers.
That's tough there. I think that ball was going out of bounds on the other side there after the service.
I think so too.
It can't be for sure when you're trying to get back into this thing like that. You can't, you can't take that chance.
If it's close, you got to go for it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Back for Warren. Up by 9.
Oh, man.
Great serve. Klein pushed over. It's off the cannons. Let's see if they give and go. Here she goes. Taylor sends it down. Taylor soft the Kennich. St. John Vianney are within 5.
This is what we're talking about. That's exactly the mindset for St. John Vianney. Yeah, okay, they got a couple in a row, but that's it.
Up. On the second touch. Sergi. Warren looking opposite side. There we go. Good swing from Domashinsky. Better dig. Wilbur. Oh, Sergi again. Ridiculous. There's Millet. Back again. Wilbert. Back line. Out of bounds. 21-10. The SJV fan base are starting to feel it, Sean.
Yep.
They still need 4. Warren off the tape. It's an ace.
Well, you're not doing much about that.
And at this point, Sean, everything is just going right for SJV. They are in some kind of zone right now. Warren from Quigley, blocked. Wilbert picked up by Sergi. Warren, Millet throws it over. She got it. 2 more for the Lancers. Pinelands doing everything they can, running on fumes mentally right now, Sean.
Yep.
They're an incredibly talented team. They tried to beat him with a float serve. Here we go. Big swing. Sergi there again. 22 has been all over the floor. Nearly out, but they had to play it. Looking for Wilbert, their star. Sergi again. Now for Millet. Another one down. Wilbert graces it over. Warren. 1. Soft mechanics. Match point. Short conference tournament point for Warren and St. John Vianney. Pinelands, their first trip back to the final since 2018. Warren towards the back line. Pinelands with goosebumps. Here we go. Roll shot, and Wilbert keeps him in it.
Take a breath.
Pinelands are going to need the craziest run ever to come back. But, Sean, we've seen wilder things, you and me, many times before.
Yeah.
Klein just has to worry about getting it over. Warren.
Here it is.
Does she finish? Soflakanic. She does! And the Lancers are queens of the Shore Conference for the first time since 2021 and win it in style, 25-11 in their third set win in a row, Sean. What an unbelievable job by the 2 seed. As Pinelands, Sean, they were all over it. They kept it close, and then at the very end, St. John Vianney were as locked in as we've seen anybody in any sport, and the Lancers with a deserved Shore Conference Championship victory.
Unbelievable atmosphere, unbelievable performance. At the end of the day, I just don't know how you match up against those two in the middle. For St. John Vianney, that was ultimately the difference. Congratulations to the Lancers, man. Unbelievable performance. And they just took everything and ran. When they came back in that third set, that ended up being it there. Congratulations to this group. With only one loss, being a 2 seed in this, it's incredible.
Well, this will certainly jump us up on our rankings. You'll have to see our new rankings coming up on Sunday at Big State Sports. But St. John Vianney have all the momentum in the world, Sean, in that non-public A. They're the number 2 seed in non-public A, just behind Paul VI. And Pinelands will start off as the 1 seed in South Group 2 in their section. What a ridiculous 4th set. Sean, at this level of competition, I've never seen a team win by this much, especially at the end. What a job.
That's an incredible set. And we talked about it, right, Zach, at the beginning of the set. You know, we're like, all right, well, early on, it's like, well, look, St. John Vianney's got the house money. They already got the set lead, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Then they went on a run. It's like, oh, wait a second. Never mind. The heck with that. Go take it now. And then they did, and then some. Ran away. And just what a great performance from the two in the middle, especially. Just unbelievable. And I forget the name of the position you called it from the different shirt.
Oh, the libero. Sergi was ridiculous.
Sergi, wow. A lot of decisions for you to make, sir.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Our player of the game brought to you by Open Romads of Morristown. As for Tommy Bavaro on camera, on color and production, Sean Bretherick. My name is Zach Small. Remind you, as always, to stay frosty. The Shore Conference Queens wear black and gold. We'll see you next time on Big State Sports. Can't get it around the block party. Warren outside Millette. Millette throws one over around 15 feet away. Roll shot coming from Wilbert and well over as St. John Vianney get right back on the mat. So the Lancers will give it over. They will rarely share the floor, the two middle blockers.
Well, I guess it's better to do it that way, I guess, when you have that kind of talent all over the place.
Oh, absolutely. You can give him a little bit of a spell. Here's Snedderevich and another kill. 2 for the sophomore. As now checking in will be the 2 on the season. Mostly into serve. Gorgeous float. And the forced free ball here from Quigley. Back up, Warren. Morrow slams it. Back down from the 15, Amelia Morrow shows him who's boss. Millette looking for a carry, not going to get it. They have to play on. Quigley sends over Morrow. Warren, roll shot, and recovered by Klein. Another swing from the outside. That was Vanarelli, and certainly for the crowd over on the Pinelands side, coming from Tucker. Another slam. Oh, Sergi! What a block, or rather, what a dig as it's sent back over by Millette. Here we go again, another big swing, a little low. Warren saved it, but it's a kill for Pinelands. And again, we talked about how looking for the give it a go. It's going to be Millette trying to catch him out of position. Klein on the run, free ball.
Oh my goodness.
Back for Sergi. Warren, Morrow finishes the job. Morrow with an electric kill, and she'll check out for Soflakanic.
Himself busy at the scene down there too, though.
Oh, absolutely. Snorevich with a nice swing. Here we go. Wilbert. Warren. And a little late is Domashinsky.
It's a good idea, though. Just didn't work out that time.
Snorevich. Now for Klein. Vanarelli. Warren digs it up. Sergi. Gorgeous back set. Snorevich. Cut shot out of bounds.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
Pinelands rewarded for great defense. 16-13.
What a rally.
Coming off back-to-back games with 20-plus kills. Here's Morrow. Throws it over. Klein. Now for Quigley. Swing towards the back. Millette just sends it over. Dunk down. Nice and easy that time from Heidi Seifert. 18-15. Snarevich blocked. Sent back over. Now for Warren again. Snarevich. Another shot that's blocked. And they keep it. 4 touches on the side for the Lancers. 19-15. From Heidi Seifert. Also helps when your outside hitter, Madison Wilbert, used to be a middle blocker. Warren, Morrow, blocked away! Heidi Seifert! Bear claws it down, it's...
They leave the middle open here. It's by design, I'm sure.
Warren, Morrow, blocked again! This time it's Callie Paterka. Roll shot. Morrow calling for it in the middle. Out of bounds. And Pinelands 2 away from capturing the first set. Into the corner. Oh, they're calling it in. Oh, the Vianny side cannot believe the call. As Pinelands will pick up set number 1, 25-23. The Wildcats fight hard. Lobbed up, pushed over towards the back line. Millette, Warren, call for it. Soflakanic, another kill. Soflakanic has 3 kills in her team's first 4 points. Clubs and maybe a few others that you'll see in the running. They're just so incredibly well organized by these coaching staffs. To go along with their wealth of talent as Morrow walks away from it. She knew it. That was like a Steph Curry 3 right there. 4-year varsity player. I would be shocked if Millette does not end up playing in college. And there we go.
She did it again, man.
Just a brick. And again, with that, Soflakanic gets hands back in the air. Snarevich just outside. Perfectly placed swing coming from Domashinsky. Now another one. Sergi can't get it. And Pinelands finishes the point. Wildcats reset. Here comes Soflakanic. Slams it. Off a blocker. We keep going. Off the block touch. Warren. They want Soflakanic again. Oh, what a smash! Taylor Soflakanic. This wherewithal for Pinelands is just, I mean, that's a reason why they're a top 10 team in the state of New Jersey. Warren, Morrow, oh!
My gosh.
Oh!
My gosh.
Oh, they're gonna set her again.
Oh boy.
Morrow with more power and authority, but dug up. Now Tucker, another slam off of Morrow. Warren was down on the ground. This goes out of bounds, and no touch from SJV.
Wow.
22-18.
Really?
St. John Vianney was ready for another one. Soflakanic denial. 24-19. Set point Lancers. Big moment for Pilot. Sergi, Warren, Morrow on the floor. They tried to save it with their feet there and couldn't quite get it as St. John Vianny and their middle blocking crew are able to add another kill to their tally. By Sergi. Now from Warren. Bear clawed over. Quigley will pop it over. Would have landed in the corner. Good read from the back line. Morrow finishes the job. Another kill for Amelia Morrow. Sergi. And she's almost automatic back there. Morrow, change up, it's down. Another good kill coming from Morrow as they close the gap down to 17-14.
Wow.
Here we go, Sergi with the effort. Here we go, tumbling, what a save by SJV. Swing, block, off the net, it's down.
Oh my gosh.
Are you? Here we go, back for Wilbert. Challenged by the line, Sergi, high set for Millette. 2-1 Pinelands lead, long rally here for the fourth total point. Suffolkanich. How many times have we said her and Morrow's names today?
What a block.
7-0 Pinelands in 5-set games.
Gotta get it over here.
Here we go, quickly blocked! And in bounds! Morrow! Does it again, SJV. Sergi, are you kidding me, 22. Another one back. Woo! On another touch. Pinelands trying to set up Quigley. Big swing, blocked, and at every turn, Sean, Pinelands tried to do about 5 different things as they keep it going. 15-6, SJV. Let's see what Pinelands has left in the tank. Sent over to the corner. Warren.
Oh, smart.
On the touch, she's got it!
That was going out of bounds.
Setter kill! Can get their mojo back. Sergi, Millette. Sent up to the outside. Push towards the edge.
No
Warren.
way.
Here's Millette. Off a touch it down! And to quote me many times before.
Yeah.
Klein just has to worry about getting it over. Warren.
There it is.
Does she finish? Suffolkanich. She does!